So I was packing last night for this trip, and it was raining, and I was in a hurry to get stuff done. I left this store open overnight. I cannot believe I did that. There's a bunch of water that got in it because of that being open. And I can't believe someone didn't come and steal my paddles. Good thing I didn't leave anything in here of value. It was just a paddle. Anyway, that's not how I wanted to start recording this. I was going to start off by talking about how we're going to northern Minnesota. One quick task we got to do before we leave is we got to let the chickens out so they can roam freely. Come on, girls. They're so happy. They make such a mess in the yard, but they're so cute. Oh, running behind schedule as usual. I'm trying to pack everything into the damn truck. Everything's wet from raining yesterday. Are the boys ready? The boys have never been to the Boundary Waters, so it'll be their first time. Alright, we're just packing up the food now. We got all sorts of fruit and vegetables, condiments, a little bit of meat, eggs from our chickens, and some sodies. Ooh, we got brats and salmon. That's steak from Mexico, from our trip that we went to Mexico. We all set, ready to go?
We're all ready.
We're all packed up. All our shit's in the back of the truck. And the boys are ready to go exploring. Let's head out. So we made a quick pit stop here. We're at Two Harbors, north of Duluth, Minnesota. And we're at a little coffee shop. We're gonna hit up some. Check this little Ram truck. Man, that's like my dream right there. Flatbed with a camper on the back like that on a 4x4 truck. That thing is sick. So we are at Cedar Coffee Company in Two Harbors, Minnesota. It's just north of Duluth. Stop for a little coffee, ice mocha. This thing's on point. How's it?
Very good.
And it comes with a little pickle?
Mm-hmm.
Nice. I got the cranberry turkey sandwich.
Oh, yours comes with a pickle too.
Mm-hmm. That was an expensive outing, so we just stopped at Cedar Coffee Company, just north of Duluth, Minnesota. I really needed a little coffee break. Actually more like a nice mocha. That's what I usually get. This spot was really nice. I really wanted to record a little bit more, but I was still new to the whole filming thing and I got a little shy. There was a lot of people, but very nice place. They had an outdoor patio. Oh, these guys are fighting. We just gave them treats and they're fighting. So they got an outdoor patio with like cedar benches. It's really pretty, and they allow dogs out in the patio. We had a couple of sandwiches, very good, and it's kind of nice because it's not too far off the our main path where we're going today. So we don't have a set plan for where we're going to spend the night, but we want to spend it somewhere in the Superior National Forest. We're going to try to hit up Sawbill Lake Campground. It's a lake very close to the Boundary Waters area, and we're keeping our fingers crossed. Today's Memorial Day weekend. So everybody and their mothers is out trying to camp and get a spot. I mean, there's just like campers and people canoeing just left and right. So we're about an hour and a half away from that area. We're gonna see if we can snag a spot, one of those first come first serve walk-in sites. But bellies are full. We got our coffee. We're almost there. It's been about an 8-hour trip from southern Wisconsin. We're getting into downtown Two Harbors. It's a nice little scenic town just north of Duluth. We really like this fish fry place. See if we can show it to you later. That's one cool little bug. What do you think, Titties? They got a lot of little shops, a lot of little restaurants. We're right next to Lake Superior, so you can definitely find a lot of little restaurants, mom and pop shops that have a fresh catch of the day. Oh, ain't that nice? Little Saturday stroll with the lady. Alright, we're not there yet. There's so many things to see out here that we keep stopping at all these different scenic areas. There's just so much to see. Tons of waterfalls. I love this area. Every time we come up here. I got a really bad habit of anytime I see a, gotta check both sides, anytime I see a trailhead or just like a dirt trail, I gotta go check it out. Here's another one. Should we go in and check it out or no?
Maybe that's the bathroom.
Maybe I wouldn't mind staying here. Should we check it out?
Yeah.
You want to go check it out, Tito? Okay, we just pulled onto that dirt trail, and this is what I was saying that I love about just going on a dirt trail that you don't know, you've never been on. You can always stumble upon cool places. So this is a little campsite. It's a dispersed site. It's the only one I see here, which is kind of neat. Camping limit is 14 days. That's pretty standard. Here's the site. Bench and a fire pit with a grate. Check this out. It has a little pathway down to the river. Come on, boys. Tito's a free spirit. He's an explorer. Loves to go off on trails and stuff. You know, we're gonna go up to Sawbill Lake, but we might stay here. This is pretty neat. The only thing is we won't be able to take the canoe down on this area. So that's the bridge that we were just driving on. We ended up going down there to check this out because we saw the water. And then we turned around right about there and it got pretty muddy and the truck got stuck a little bit and we had to put it on 4x4 and we were able to get out. This is pretty neat. I like this spot. I believe this is the Temperance River. I love this area of Minnesota. So pristine. It's so fresh. I do kind of still want to go up to Sawbill Lake. That's a more traditional campground. I think there's a fee. It's a first come first serve, so there's a chance that we go up there and it's full. I'll probably just come back to this spot. I'll probably pin it on the GPS. But this is pretty cool. I love finding spots like this. Every time we go out west, like Wyoming, Utah, Colorado, we always stumble across campsites, dispersed campsites that are just absolutely beautiful. Usually have it all to yourself, and it's free. It's the best part. It's remote. You get it all to yourself. It's free, public land. You know, just respect the area, keep it clean, pack out all your trash, and you know, use common sense. And the dogs, I just let them run loose. They're so free and happy, right, Cash? And what did I tell you about Tito? He's a little explorer. He'll just run off. I better go catch him because he falls in the river. He's a goner. So Alma and I have split up into two teams here. We're at Sawbill Lake Campground. It's me and Tito. Just us two, and then Alma and Kaiser are one team. We have our walkie-talkie so we can communicate. So I left her at a campsite that's open, but I'm driving around to see if there's a better campsite up here. There's another one right here. Let me see. Looks like it says no public use over there. So gotta reverse out of here. Alright. It also depends on the reservation date. So this one's nice. Let's see what it says. Get off and check this thing out. I think it's reserved tonight already. 24th through the 27th. Today's the 25th. Well, they're not here yet, so that means we gotta go back to the other one. I found another campsite, but it's reserved from yesterday to tomorrow.
Okay, I don't think that's a go.
No, I'm gonna keep driving around the loop. Yep. I'll see what else is around here. This is another campsite. So we didn't reserve anything. It's first come, first serve. Here's another one, 29. Nothing. No reservation. But I don't like this one as much. It's kind of like, no, I don't like that one. Let's see what else. Tito is so pooped out. 35 is open. This ain't bad. It's kind of short driveway. I like the longer driveways. I'm being really picky, huh? What does this one say? 25. Alright. 27's open. There's another one with a weird driveway. I think the one that we found up there is gonna be the one. 39, that's a nice Tundra. Yeah, this one's probably the best. So in on the 26th, out on the 27th, and today's the 25th, so I think we're fine. We're golden. We just gotta be out of here by checkout. This is probably the best spot. There's some other spots that are not reserved, but they're just not as good. What's up?
The mosquitoes.
Lots of
mosquitoes. Mosquito spray. Tito. Why are you over there whining?
So we ended up going with campsite 41. That was the first one we saw. It's reserved tomorrow and the day after, but it's clear for today, so we took it. It was the nicest one of the bunch that we saw here. So what I mean by nice is that the driveway is pretty long and pretty level. So the truck fits on there flat, and since we sleep on the back of the truck, I want something flat and long that I can move the truck around. And then the other nice thing about this area, which I look for in all the campgrounds, is that I'm able to drive the truck all the way up close to the bench and the fire rings. Sometimes some campsites have like a barricade of rocks that prevent the vehicle from driving all the way in. And since we have everything in the truck and we camp out of the truck, I want to pull it up close to it. So we got the tent up, but that's just 2 reasons. One, because Tito loves going into the tent. He's old, he likes to sleep a lot, so he'll just go in there and sleep for the most part. So just a little dog bed. All that is just for him. No, but the other reason is that because these are first come first serve sites, and they're not reserved. We like to leave something to let people know that it's taken. So we'll leave our tent, and then we'll also usually leave our camping chairs. That way we can set it up and go do other things. So right now I think we're gonna try to get out on Sawbill Lake, get out on the lake on the canoe, maybe do a little bit of fishing. Sounds really windy, so I don't know how that's gonna work out. It's really hard to do these trips with the dogs because they're just such a hassle, having to do everything. Like Alma has to watch them as I set up everything, and it just eats up a lot of time. But my dogs are old and I'm trying to make memories with them, and I like hanging with them. I like bringing them out. Look at Tito, he's taking a piss on the tire. Okay, we made it out to Sawbill Lake. Entry point 38. Usually it's pretty hard to film all the spots that you know, trying to film and do things at the same time. Tito's ready. Alright, I'll go ahead and jump in with the boys. Hold on, Tito. Alright, buddy. Here we go. Alright, gotta sit you down for a minute. Alright, steer.
Are you in?
I'm in. Go ahead and steer us off. Alright, that was such a freaking hassle.
Yeah.
Alright, we're just gonna explore for a little bit. We don't have a whole lot of sunlight. We still gotta go and pack all our stuff and get ready for the night. But at least, you know, after driving all day, you kind of want to get out and get out in the water. I'm just itching to get out in the water. Come on, Tito. Here we are. Making her paddle. Every time we go out, I'm always the one paddling, and she's just like, oh, you know,
No, I
doodling.
paddle, because you're always too busy fishing.
Alright, I think I'm gonna cast the lure out and see what, if anything's biting. Even needs a good time to fish. Just feels good to be out in the boundary waters. God damn, it's been a while. September of last year was the last time we were out here. But this is our first time on this lake. This is Sawbill Lake. So you better not jump in there. So I guess initial impressions, the water, I mean, is clear. You can see my hand right through there, but it's so deep that it's very dark. It's like those type of lakes that, like, you don't really want to, it's not very inviting to swim because, like, it's so dark that it gives you, you know, if you got that phobia of like, oh, what's in the water type of thing. And it's very cold. So we're in late May, so May 25th today, and the water is pretty damn cold. I mean, that was like 10 seconds there. My hand is already like freezing. Definitely not for swimming. Definitely don't want to tip over in this area because you'll go numb in a few minutes. This is Chihuahuas in the boundary waters. This is Tito's first time out in the boundary waters. Very exciting. Yeah. Yeah.
Like, it's because we were just in a hurry. I didn't even grab the boys' life jacket.
So it's a gorgeous lake. We're coming up on an island here, and it has a channel to the right. We're gonna see if we can sneak in there and try to get away from this wind. The boys are pretty cold. I didn't realize that the bottom of the canoe was gonna be pretty cold, just from conduction with the water. Trying to use a little like a rooster tail type lure here. Let's see what we can hook up into, but here we are. We're back at camp. We're out on the lake and it just started to get too windy, so we bailed. Didn't really have a chance to record anymore because we just had to paddle hardcore. And we went to the outfitters and we got ourselves some of these fancy dandy bug nets because the gnats are really bad up here. Luckily no mosquitoes, but the gnats are still really annoying. So we're gonna make dinner. We're gonna do brats, Wisconsin style brats. Got the little Weber Q. Gonna fire that thing up. And while that goes, I'm gonna split some wood. Well, this is already split, but I need to make some kindling just to make it a little bit easier to get that fire going. Brought a hatchet. He's chilling. Good, Titin. He's pretty worn out. He's almost 16 years old, so he gets tired pretty quickly. And Kaiser's hungry, so he's waiting for dinner. So he's a little bit whiny. Oh, and let me show you for the boys. They are having let's see here. Meatballs. This is really hungry, so we're using the jet boil to heat up his meatballs. They're already cooked. We're just heating them up. I think each of them gets three meatballs.
3 today.
You look like a monster.
Usually we give them 2, but
I forgot some of my grilling accessories. Forgot my grate cleaner. So one quick and easy way to clean your grate is just to take a natural piece of wood, just something with a flat edge, and then let this get hot, and then you'll just scrape the grates with the piece of wood, and the edges or the tips will burn as you scrape them. Hot enough. Should be good enough. Kaiser, chillax, buddy. Your meatballs are coming. He's super hungry.
yes.
And then
Trying to eat my turkey toast.
oh my goodness.
My avocado turkey in the car. He was ready to eat the paper.
So in addition to the meatballs, it's mixed with rice, and we put kibble in there, so it gets a full, good meal. Maybe you should give him a little bit more kibble. That looks pretty skimpy. Like I said.
No, because I put kibble out for them to eat. And if he wants more, he'll eat kibble.
Now those are some pretty loaded brats. Got sauerkraut and relish, mustard, ketchup, a little bit of mayo. Bon appetit. So we bought some firewood earlier today, and it's all wet. So it's just smoking and smoldering. So annoyed. So luckily this campground has an outfitter at the entrance, and it's a little bit of a hike, so I'm rushing to go get some firewood, but the sunset is looking really good too. So I'm gonna see if I can run over to the lake and get a couple pictures of the sunset, maybe get some video. I might start jogging. I don't know what time the sunset is in this area, but right now it's about 8:30 p.m. Wow, it looks so pretty. Gonna take a picture. I catch the whole sunset, but I'll take this. It's super pretty. Just calm. Should have came out right now. Thanks, I'm a bit tired. Oh, it just looks super nice. Didn't make it to the actual sunset, but this is still pretty nice. The water is so calm, and I see a couple of fish jumping top water, eating. I should have brought my pole. It's about 8:45, so I got 15 minutes to get to the outfitter and get some wood. Man, I want to come back here and fish. It looks killer right now. Vermilion, that's my favorite color. It's like the copper, orange, pink, purple color when the sun hits the clouds. And I got a pretty killer shot of it. Won't show up that good on the video, but Man, it's such a shame I didn't bring my damn fishing pole. I mean, I brought it on the trip, but I didn't bring it down here with me to the pier. Oh, fuck. And it's already 8:50, so I got 10 minutes to run back up there and get a bundle of firewood. Oh, man. What a day. It's been so stressful with the dogs, but I still enjoy being out here. So this is probably going to be the first YouTube video I upload. So if you've got this far into the video, thanks for sticking around and for bearing with my bad videography skills. I'm still learning. We'll get there. Alright, we got the goods. Now I've got to walk all the way back, carrying this and all my camera gear in the dark. Well, I guess it looks a little bit brighter in the camera and the GoPro screen than what it is. Pretty much 9 o'clock. There's black bear around here, but I'm not too worried. There's a ton of people here. Alright, my arm's getting tired, so I need my other arm. Finally got the firewood. Ugh, the fire going. It's been a long day. I'm tired. I'm gonna hit the sack pretty soon. Good night. It was a great day. We're in the back of the truck now, cozied up. Got my little MK pajamas on. Tito is passed out. And a little Cash. He ate so much. But this is the back of the truck. Got carpet all around. It's nice and cozy. We got lights. 2 up front. 2 in the back.
I'm gonna turn this off. It's so bright.
Yep. Alright. Well, y'all have a good night. Thanks for tuning in. See you next time.